Hello everyone, good morning. How are you doing? I hope you are good. Yeah, my name is Helina Shii and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Yeah, the sun is direct on my face, you see, because it's very early in the morning. Good morning in Africa. Good morning in the village. Yeah, now I can say good morning my neighbor. Just right here is my neighbor. Yeah, so guys, I'm in the village. I'm in my mom's place. Yeah, this is home. This is where I was raised, but not when I was young. When I was young, we were living somewhere else. We have another bigger farm, but this is where we relocated when I was in high school. And I think I'll take you to where we have bigger land soon, because I'm here in the village for the next few days. Yeah, you can hear my voice. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. I just woke up because here I'm home with my mom, and you have to wake up. She wakes up very early in the morning to go and take the sheep to the grazing site, and that's where we are heading to. Here is my mom. Let her just say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's my mom. And now we want to, you see these ropes, we want to tie the sheep. Here we don't keep goats. It's very rare to see goats. There are some people who keeps goats, but most of the time we keep the sheep. Let us tie them so that you can get to see them. Just here. Inginiko. Oh. Yeah, this is the first one. Yeah. 2 months ago when we were here, this was a baby, and now it's a bigger sheep. Oh. Yeah, guys, you'll excuse me because my mom speaks only the mother tongue. I remember the other day I told you here in Kenya, you must speak 3 languages. Now here with my mom, I have to speak the mother tongue. Not even Swahili, but the mother tongue. Yeah, she wants to tie the small. This is the baby and the mother. Yeah, the last time we were here, this one was very young. Very young. I think like a month old. And now you see. Can I marry again? Exactly. Data to todria tole hai pro kali agana mweri kali kamikiri. Wow. The baby, the lab. Let me see the lab. I'm trying to ask her how old it is, and she's telling me around 3 months, and it is very big by the way, 3 to 4 months. And so we are leaving the home because here we don't have a bigger space. My mom prefers taking them to the roadside, or even here. You see, going from there, our neighbor has a sheep there. This is a government road. It's a government road since there are so many buyers here. Even us here, we bought the land. It's not a bigger land. From where the home is, all the way to where this electrical post is. This is where our land reaches. Let me say our, because it's my mom's land. So it's a small land, but we have a bigger land. But like 2 kilometers from here, that's where it is. That's where now we were born, raised, went to primary school. My sister Liwa Home finished high school there, but for me, I think I was in form 3, yeah, when we relocated here, form 3, and now we are enjoying life here, our neighborhood hotel, village hotel. Yeah, this is our shortcut, the one I used when coming here, but because of the sheep, you can't use the shortcut. You have to go the wrong way. This is now the road. One thing I thank God of is that here there is no problem with roads. You see this, how the wide it is from here to there. You see, let me show you. A very beautiful live fence, sky apple. You see, there are so many buyers. So this home, you see, they are buyers. From down, all these homes but we have the owner where I was showing you the apple, and another owner on the other side. Others, the rest are buyers. All these flats have been sold. It's another neighbor here who used to be my mom's best friend, and another mom's best friend right now is here, and another one we just passed there. I showed you just our immediate neighbor. I showed you yesterday. That's my mom's friend also. She has two. She used to have three, but one passed on a few years ago, like 3 years ago. Yeah, this is the route. You see how wide the road is? And the best thing is, you see, even if it rains, there is no mud. You just drive your car, you can just walk very comfortable. And again, we are very closer to the road. Very close. Very close. See? Yeah, this road must be like this because of the hotel. It's a very busy hotel, and many people come in there. It's called Sacred Valley. It's a very sacred. You see where it is? In the middle of villages. You can't imagine there is a hotel there. So many people come here who loves silent places. And here, water. Let me just show you. You see? That is government water. The owner of this land, he has bought, I think it is a he, yes, I'm correct. He bought the land, decided to put the water. So when the time comes to live there, the water is there. Or maybe he uses it to spray. But here, I don't think so, because most of the time, not most, the life here, we don't water the plants. Yeah, we don't water plants here. We wait for the rain to rain. And for sure, the way you see these maize, it's the rain. And even yesterday, it rained, but very little, not too much. We received very little rain. That's why you can see it's kind of wet. But here, when you look like these plants, they are very wet. You see there is like water. That's not rain. Even when you look at this maize, they are very waterly. Let me just show you. You see? Yeah, this is the cold of Olkalau. Olkalau is a very cold place, very cold actually. So if you are planning to buy a land here, be ready for the cold. It's not a joke. Not a joke. Very cold. So let's hurry up. I'm getting tired because of speaking too much. You see, we are right on the road. This is a public road, a highway from Nyahururu to Gilgil. This is Nyahururu Gilgil highway. Very busy. This is the highway. One thing I love about this highway, it's not that busy, but when the vehicles pass, they pass on a very high speed. Mostly here, if you look, it's slanted from this side. It's slanted going this way, and there is a lot of accidents, a lot of them, because we have a pub where they sell liquor on the other side of the road. I think 2 of them. Now people get drunk and try to cross the road. That's how most of the time accidents do happen. Many people have died around this area. It's a black spot. Even us, most of the time, we must be very careful, because this is a black spot. This is somebody, lad, has decided to build that small house. I don't know what for. It's just right at the dam. You see, this dam belongs to somebody, but this land still belongs to our neighbors who have sold the land. Now the land is still all this way is the family land. The owners are right there. You see those homes, those are the people who sold the land to us, but for us we are still going to this side. The best thing about here, people are not that aggressive, like caring you are recording me, what are you doing. That's one thing I love about here. Mostly when you are using a camera, many people will not understand this is a camera, so they just make their own business. That's one thing I love here. But with the phone, it's kind of challenging. So that's our neighbor sheep. She already brought them early in the morning. Yeah, that's why I thank God for this camera. And may God bless our brother from Canada for blessing us with this camera. And I mean us, me, Liwa, and my sister from another mother, Sharon Kiambi. Yeah, it really came through, because the good thing about this GoPro, it just switches off the screen and nobody realizes that you are recording. Yeah, they don't know whether it's a camera, and again, if somebody knows it's a camera, it's just dark. They can't realize whether it's on or off. Here we are. Haha na kore ogu. Kube gotire na kere ogu. Oh. Kana nĩ ũgũkiria kũrĩa ũrarĩira, kana ona kuo gũtirĩ. Oh. Yeah, imwe haha. Wow. We are just trying to. Kunyitira imwe. Yeah, we are just trying to decide where to put the goats, because my mom is telling me it's very dry, no grass. And I want to help her to catch one of them. Oh, this is how she does it alone, by the way. So let us watch how she does. See, the sun is too good, because this area is very cold. You see the sun is out, but I'm wearing, I have this sweater in and another one. That's how cold it is. And the sun is out. Just imagine around 3 a.m. up to 6 a.m. It's the worst. And my hands already, my fingers are very cold. Very cold. That is sorted. Now next time, the next goes the baby. Oh, haha deo kinya fara mami. Ha, eno. Ereko. Eno. Yego leo kumtaki. Ah. Jeti hau haka nyakira tu. Oh. Wow, I'm like asking my mom whether this sheep will not reach to the road. She's telling me no. You just see. See. No. Oh, mũrekaga nginya ihambe harĩa igũrũ. Wow, she's tying the next one. I was asking whether this sheep is safe there, but she's saying, oh, very safe. By the way, you can see the neighbor also sheep. She wanted to feed there where there is that grass. That's why I love sheep, and I'm like, if I ever lived here, I think I would be doing these business of sheep. They are very expensive here, and it is easier to raise them, you see. You see what I'm telling you, this metal, because this is a metal, it's very, very cold. My mom has to use this piece of cloth to make it easy for her to carry it, because it's very cold. If you carry like that, your fingers will freeze. And here we have a culvert, 4 of them. This water passes to the other side, and when we used to live here, we used to use it to wash the clothes on the other side, but nowadays it's kind of dry. There's a bigger dam on the upper side, like half a kilometer from here. It used to have a lot of water, but I don't know what happened. It dried up. I think it breaks the walls. It dried up, so no more water. It used to pass here now and then. There's no day you could get like this. There is no water, but nowadays no water. Here there is water, and I think the pipes have broken. You see here, this is a government, and they cut it this way. Don't know why. You see this concrete thing? It's covering the pipe going to the other side, because when left empty, this water will carry it or break it. That's why they have done like this to prevent it. That's why they cut this. They used to use this one, now it's cut so that they can use that. But there is a leakage. Yeah, you can even hear the voice of the water. Yeah, there is water there. These are culverts. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. But they are empty, dirty water. People are throwing things here. But we used to use this water to wash our clothes when we relocated to this area, because those days we didn't have the bigger tank. Now we used to use this water to wash our clothes and fetch water for drinking from our neighbor well. But nowadays there's no struggle of fetching water. My mom just uses the water from the tank. Here is my mom waiting for me, because we want to go to the other side. I want to show you those 4 culverts. They have passed under this road very down to the other side. Let's go and see the other side before we go back to the house. This is high. This vehicle has just came from, I don't know, Nairobi or Kalau shopping center. There's a motorbike here. And as I told you, this area is a black spot for accidents. Must be very careful. Must be very, not even too careful, but extra careful. This road is not a joke. Not a joke at all. Yeah, though that guy, motorbike guy, I think now it's safe for us to go. Yeah, just left my mom greeting. There's vehicles coming here on a higher speed. Yeah, I was telling that guy carrying those are they like, well, we call them drums. What are they like? Which name should I give them? I don't know. They are like drums, jerry cans. Yeah, they are for the milk. This is a lot of milk. Many people keep cows for the milk, and they sell in the morning. So that guy, there are those people who does that job in the morning. They goes door to door taking the milk to the yeah, Roshio. Ona ha drona. Ha. Oh. Yeah, we just tried to, my mom is telling me tomorrow she'll bring the sheep on this side. You see the water is dirty, little water. Mostly because it's not an rainy season, and I told you the dam dried up. These were here because of that dam. When it dried up, they only receive water here when it's rainy season. and it can rain like crazy because the water comes up to this level here. But when that dam, the day the walls broke up, I remember my mom was calling us because the water was everywhere, passing on the top. You see where the road is, the water passed everywhere. It was like a dam here. My mom have never seen such water since she was born. She was soaked. I mean shocked. You see how big they are? Wow, up to the other side. And when speaking here, you can hear your echo. And one thing I remember when we were young, coming from the school, because we are living on the other side where we have a railway line, we used to go playing on these culverts. Like if I was young now, when my mom is tying the goat, I could just have passed to the other side. That's how we used to do. And we used to race with the kids. You just use one, another one here, another one here. Let's meet to the other side and see who will win. That's how we used to go doing, because there are so many of them on the other side of the railway. So many of them. When you go, maybe after 100 meters, another one. After 100 meters, another one. 2, 3. That's how we used to race. You see, this water comes from the other side. We have a small culvert there because of this home. And this home here, where you see these trees, there's a slaughterhouse. This is where people come to slaughter their cows, sheep, goats, everything. This water comes from very far on the other side where I'm trying to tell you there is a dam. Like half a kilometer from there. You see them from here. Yeah, let us just go back home. Oh, because we are done tying the goats. Now we have to go back, prepare the breakfast, because that's what we normally do here in the village early in the morning. Cooking tea here in Africa is a must. Even if you don't have anything to eat in the morning, because it's not a must you have something to eat in the morning, but tea is a must. There is no day when I was young we skipped even a single day that we never cooked the tea. Oh my God, I'm just breathing heavy. I think it's because my nose is like one is blocked because of this cold. Yeah, so let's just go back home. Kimotho kuma yauna ni kwagire mai ha ino ndo nginya kimotho kuma yauna si kuraihu si okororaga. Yeah, my mom, you see, my mom is even having ideas. Show them those birds. I'm trying to tell her they are very far. You see those, I don't know the name of the birds. There is another water here that comes from the forest. Yeah, there are so many birds even on the other side, but now the problem is there is no way I can go because that bird, I don't know the name. I really don't know the name. Come here. I know it went to the other side because we have a dam there. I don't know the name. They are very far. I know you can't see them. If I have a phone, I could have zoomed it. But now with this camera, you can't zoom. People are awake and very busy in the morning. Some are coming from the house, but for us we have to cross the road. It's very clear. How? Yeah, this time round we are not going back to the main road. We are using a shortcut. My mom is speaking with a neighbor there. Kou nduguka nino nginya ugetigera kuingira uguo You see, this dam belongs to this neighbor, and each and every time I'm like, I wish I knew how to swim. I could came here to swim. And kids here in the village, the funny thing about them, they don't swim, because if this is in Nairobi, kids could be here swimming every day. But here you can't touch this water right now, it's very cold, but later in the day you can swim. But we have another dam again on the other side. I'll take you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, and if the water is not that dirty, I'll take my daughter Pressure there to swim on the village dam. At least she knows how to swim, and the water is not too much. Even me, I can enter, but the problem, that dam has got a lot of soil underground. They don't remove the soil, so it's kind of muddy down. Whew, I'll go and check how the water is. If it is in good condition, I'll just go there to swim. Yeah, my mom is just conversing with our neighbor. That is the manager of the hotel. Yeah, of the village hotel. Guys, let me just wipe the camera. Yeah, like that. That is the manager of the hotel. She's conversing with him. But for me, I have to give him space. He was greeting me saying, "Oh, you are here with the conference lady." She's recording the videos. Let them come to my place and record. Yeah, he's the manager there. Oh my god. It's like climbing on top. This is the view of the dam. You are like climbing on the top. That's why I'm kind of breathing heavily. You see, this is the shortcut. The road is where those trees are. The bigger trees on the other side. But for the shortcut, you just pass here. And I'm like, I wish this maize would be ready to be eaten. Oh my god. I could be roasting maize every day, because for me, I love maize so much. I love roasting maize a lot. That's one thing about me. The maize, I just love roasted maize. But for my sister Liwa home, she loves githeri. Can you imagine? But unfortunately, it's not a season for the maize. You see, they are now like they'll start being ready. I think around we are in July, August, September, October. Yeah, 3 months to go. Because here they plant maize that takes 8 months to be ready. Not like the ones that I planted in my home. Those one takes 3 months. I mean 4 months, roughly 4 months. But this one is 8 months. That's why still they are here, and they will harvest November, December. But they do best more than, you see, like the height, it just goes very high. And yeah, we are still going here. That's the village hotel. I had to cut a little, talk with the manager there. He was welcoming us there for a good, nice food. The best thing, the food there is always fresh, because you come and order. Yeah, that's why I love the area. And now my mom is calling her friend on this side. But for me, I'll have to pass. Oh, yeah. So my mom wants to help the neighbor because she's not feeling well. She wants to take the sheep there because the owner is not feeling well. But for me, I have to go back to home to prepare the breakfast. Yeah, lot of skuma wiki on the other side. Yeah, that's our neighbor from this side, the home there. And here I have to grill with the local language. I'll not take my mom there. We'll just go back home and prepare the breakfast. Home sweet home. Oh, this fence was falling down, and I can see we tried to fix it somehow. Yeah, it was falling down. We decided to put these. There was a lot of trees on that side. Oh, they cut them down. Yeah, and now at least it's fenced like this. But that's the neighbor who does that, who did that on his side. Yeah, on our side we have a mesh wire here, but it's very, very odd. It's almost falling down. Yeah, this fence is on the other side of the neighbor. That is our neighbor lad. You see the maize still, a lot of maize. At least we have a lot of trees, but nowadays there is not too many like the way it used to be. Here we have this place was made for the ducks, but right now there is no ducks in this home because the ducks, I think I don't know where they went. Wow, this is the back of the kitchen. More firewood. Let me just show you. We have packed of firewood. But yesterday it rained, you see. Yesterday evening it rained. This is just water to use, maybe to wash something like shoes here. That's why my mom just put this water here. But we just wait when Shanice wakes up. This will be her prayer area. She'll be fetching water here to go and cook ugali. Shani's ugali is soil and water. You see, these are firewood. More firewood on this side. Wow, my mom has got a lot of firewood, a lot of it. On the other side, wow, see this fence. Ooh, they have to use this. The post. Again, this is the firewood now. A lot of firewood. A lot. See, a lot. This firewood has been here for more than half a year, and my mom is still using it, and we are using it. And for the next year, I think they will end up the next year. I don't know when. Yeah, this firewood comes from these trees. Are they cypress? Yeah, this is cypress. Eucalyptus. This is cypress because I think eucalyptus is this one. Yeah, if I'm not correct, you can correct me. Oh my God, I almost fall down. You can correct me there. This is cypress tree. Yeah, if you come from my mother tongue, Mudigida, is it Mudigida the cypress? Just comment there and tell me, because most of the time I confuse between eucalyptus, cypress, which is which. But I think eucalyptus is this blue gum tree. Is blue gum the same as eucalyptus? Because this is blue gum. Is it the same as eucalyptus? I don't know. Or the cypress? I don't know. This is Mudigida Mfao in my mother tongue, but I know that is blue gum. This one may be the cypress. So this firewood comes from the cypress tree. On the other land, where I'm telling you we have a bigger land, where now we were born, raised up to high school, that's where we have a lot of trees, and that's where my mom went. They had to, this tree you have to keep on trimming the branches. So these are the branches. That's where we got the firewood. My mom and the neighbor on the other side, she's helping the neighbor to take the sheep to the grazing site. because the neighbor is not feeling well. But for me, I had to let them go. The neighbor is not feeling well, and that neighbor helps my mom so much. Yeah, when my mom is not feeling well, that's the immediate neighbor, this home where my mom runs, and she always comes through for my mom. Again, the same neighbor is the same lady who charges our phone, because you see here we don't have electricity. The electricity line is just here. Just here. Our neighbors has, but few of our neighbors, I think there's another neighbor there we don't have. You know, here in Kenya electricity sometimes it's kind of challenging. Yeah, so we don't have electricity right here, so we charges our phones from that neighbor. She really helps us so much. We charge our phones, our power banks daily in her home, and she never charges us. She's really a good lady. May God bless her so much. Yeah, sometimes we are even the one who tells her, let's at least buy the tokens, the electricity tokens, at least, because we are charging our gadgets. Even if it's a month, like the April, you are here for a month, and you are charging our phones and power banks daily. You know, when recording, if it is a camera, it consumes a lot of energy, the battery, that's what I mean. So the phones the same, so we used to charge our phones. They are me, Liwa, home and Sharon Care. Imagine 3 people, they are recording, they are charging their phones and power banks daily. Yeah, she really helped us so much. So now let's go back and try to light the fire. For the breakfast. Yeah, this is the kitchen. This is the kitchen and the granary. Most of the time you find us sitting here. When the sun reaches this side, you find us seated here enjoying the sun. Oh, here are the hens. Before you even cook the breakfast, you can see there is 2 chicks here. On the other side, none. But the hens are on this side. This is where the hens are, but I'll not open for them because I don't know what my mom does. The chicken coop. They are here inside. And another one on this side. This is a door. Another door here. And that's where they are. This one also is the small chicken coop again, but I think there's no chickens here. My mom is back from helping the neighbor to take the sheep to the grazing side, and now she's giving the hens water. The chicks, I mean, the one that I just showed you. Here they are. That one is dirty. She has now clean one here to put for them. Wow, you see, just the same jerry cans, the one I use in my home is the same one. And you see now she is using the water to clean it first. Ooh, mama matiki hana barafu. Yeah. Mahehu. Yeah, she's washing them. And I'm like asking her the water. I know the water is cold, and she's like, yes, very cold, very cold. Now, mostly for me, I fear touching cold water early in the morning because my fingers and my legs, mostly my legs, get cold so much, and I don't know why. I don't know the reason. Oh, you see these things? The same thing I'm using in my home to feed the hens the water is the same thing my mom is using, and this is the food she gives the chicks. This is starter crab. Let it go like starter crab, you know. Yeah, this is starter crab. It's the best to give the chicks. So for the 2 chicks. Oh. Oh, ni to tigira. Aya bado shiheagwo irio ici.
Isiaga icio cigane cihere.
Oh. Ici nĩ iria twatigia twĩrĩga haha? Acha ticio.
Ticio.
Icio twatigire wacihingũrĩra.
Hagĩtũrĩtwo ici.
Indo
cio.
Wow. Cikũmi.
Ndĩrendia we.
Na rĩu ũkwendia ĩmwe atĩa?
Tũ ndĩrendagia kĩrĩa.
Ciani?
Tondũ itirarĩ tũnene tũitiraigana ũguo irendagia merĩ merĩ.
Oh, twĩ tũmingiri.
Tũnini.
Oh. So I'm trying to ask her how many they were. She's saying they were like 10, but now 2 remaining. But they didn't die. She sold them when they were too young. And this is pure kienyeji. Pure. Very pure. Shani, you just woke up, mommy. There is Shanice. She just woke up right now. Kachini hapo mkuje tuwakishe moto. So she just woke up and she's like, the voice is not coming out. Yeah, I'm waiting for my mom to open the adult ones, the hens and the cock. Yeah, this is her morning routine. Every morning she has to wake up, take the sheep to the grazing site, then come back, feed the hens, the chicks, and the chickens, so that she can cook now the breakfast. Yeah, so let her open here. Is she here, baby? Yeah, I'm asking her whether she feeds them the maize. Yeah, that's what she gives the adult ones, the maize, the corns. But after there, she just leaves them outside. That's the best thing about it. You know, when you keep the hens outside, and this is a bigger compound, they just eat a lot of things. The grass, the grasshoppers, and all types of insects out. This is a granary. It's just like a store, but the granary mostly is meant for keeping the harvested maize, mostly the maize and potatoes. When you harvest, you put them here. That's why it's raised at the top to avoid cold, and the sheep sleeps in the bottom. Mama yai. Mimi niko baridi mkono. I'm trying to tell Shanice I'm very cold. Shanice is running to open. Actually, go there. Yeah, you can open, Mama. There. This is what they love doing here in the village. No, Papa Kukanyo. Oh, she's fearing. There you go. Hena yoko eri. Oh. There you go.
Mom, no
Ikagale ni jogo. Ni jogo. Ikagale ri. I'm trying to ask whether that hen, the grey one, is a cock. Yeah, it's a roster. 2 roosters and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hens. After eating the maize, they'll just stay outside for the rest of the day until evening, and they are good to go. Very, very organic hens. This one, when you slaughter, the best one. The soup mostly, the best part I love. So guys, attention needs to watch this iron sheet. Might cut her. Let's go back to the other side. Oh, this is a cypress tree. Oh, I didn't know. The birds on the other side, they are like, good morning from Africa. The village, welcome to the village. And this is a banana plant here. Banana. Yeah, so let's just go cook breakfast. Shani, what is that, Mama? It's just a small feather from the hens. Yeah, so I think I'll end my video from here because I want to get inside and prepare the breakfast. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for the love and support. I don't take it for granted. Yeah, when I see anybody coming, commenting, I do really appreciate. Just know I really appreciate. And even if you can just come here and watch, I again really appreciate so much. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Yeah, just leave a sweet comment. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. See you again on the next video. Bye bye.